And we're live!
This is
Welcome to the Joey Show!
Alright, ah.
Hot potato coming through.
I hate the fact that my keyboard, like, it's like super slow when I start this.
Alright, audio is fine.
Okay.
I do probably need to replace my microphone though. So Harry, been running in the 90s recently? So Harry, been running in the 90s? Oh yeah, there was a major update for Rocket League.
I haven't played that game in a long time, actually. They, like,
When you
added...
finish this, you want to cancel the stream so you can save it as your thing and then stream Rocket League.
Yo, what's up, everyone?
Alright.
You're finally finishing that kart racer that didn't need to be as long as it did.
I just want to move on to another game, so I'm just like... Yeah.
You fucking finish it.
Yeah. We shouldn't have that long to go.
Wait, they have the eyeball, the goggles guy playable too?
Yeah, the Lenny's playable.
That is cute.
How can he drive with his eyeballs?
Pretty much.
So yeah, my girlfriend's mom just bought her a ring and it's cute.
Nice.
It's like a thin gold band with a teddy bear.
So we have like any off-the-wall conversations again, so I can like actually stay sane.
Yeah, what even is the purpose in this Let's Play?
Huh?
Harry just wants to show off his old childhood games, and one of them is admittedly nice looking, fun. It looks fun, but
It looks good for a
shit.
PS1 kart racer.
Well,
Yeah.
this is just
I
like...
think they overdid it on the content.
Yeah, because I was like... Oh, I just...
Especially since none of it is like really varied. It's just the
Yeah.
same challenge mode, Grand Prix, collect
Yeah.
all this, do this in a
Yeah.
certain amount of time. And, you know, for the first few times it's fine, but then you get to a point
You don't
where
need
it's
200 of
I don't want
these.
this anymore.
But
You
no,
know,
like...
I just say unlock all the characters and then just finish all the challenges with your favorites, and then you can
Yeah.
like just take a break on it. But shit, 200 challenges when this game could have. I think someone brought this up. I think it was you on the last stream that said this. It only really needed to be like 100, not 200.
Yeah, that would have been a lot better. But,
Yeah.
like, the reason I did this game is because, well, I knew it was blurred, but I didn't expect it to be over 10 hours. But I wanted to, like, have a more simple game after, like, Wonderful 101, because that game was really difficult and took a while. But this didn't exactly turn out the way I planned either.
Yeah, you traded in a pretty tough game for a very redundant one.
Yeah, I haven't fully decided what to do after this though.
Hopefully, it's
Yeah,
not
okay.
one that can just you run out of things to talk about after the first couple hours.
Yeah,
Okay, so don't do Jacko.
yeah,
Don't do any kart racing games with a story mode full.
yeah. I'm.
Oh, that's
like,
just a death racer. It's great. You get machine guns.
I'm thinking maybe was it Bayonetta 1 or Rayman Revolution? But I don't know if I want to do a platinum game again so soon. No, how long is Bayonetta 1?
Long.
Well, he's not doing Bayonetta now.
Well, I do need to play the games eventually.
Yeah, but it's long.
How long are we talking?
Longer than my dick.
Okay, well that's a
How long
okay.
have you
Ask
even
Andy
like
for clearance.
last time I remember you talking like you were just at the start of the game and just complaining about the cutscenes.
Kojima is like, damn son, and I thought I was bad.
Oh man.
The cutscenes go on for like 2 hours.
2 hours, god damn. What, you time it?
No.
No. Or are you just exaggerating?
That sounds like an exaggeration to me.
Here's the thing though. To me, it doesn't sound like an exaggeration. It sounds like an understatement.
Oh my god.
Well, that always like when you
There
like.
is a little bit of gameplay there where it shows you how to actually play the game with your combos and shit, but they're more story and cutscenes.
Jeez.
I said I want a nice, clean fight.
Bayonetta just never really interested me as a series. I mean, I like, well, I actually haven't played too many hack and slash games, but I just kind of looked at Bayonetta 1 and 2 and we're like, okay, that's neat. It's not really something I'd play, but...
Bayonetta would be great, but if they added Mewtwo as a playable character in DLC.
What the hell? Like Bayonetta seems like one of those game series where I'll play the games, enjoy them, but not really play them again.
Yeah, Bayonetta's a play once sort of thing, but here's the
Yeah.
thing. The game's designed to be played multiple times with things that cost way too fucking much.
Yeah, I just don't care about that kind of thing.
I mean, hack and slash games, I have always felt was a replayable genre, where you can go back to that game many times. But I guess the long as hell cutscenes, I guess, kind of take the fun out of that.
Yeah. See, like when I finish like a hack and slash, I get exhausted. Like I don't want to just replay it after that.
As you can hack my slash.
Even mean.
Hi.
USA! 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 Where the solution to gun control is more guns.
Nice.
More guns.
I said I want a
Murka.
nice, clean fight.
Where somehow Texas has the best gun control laws in the state, in the country.
Ooh, another
You
game
know, it's
I...
great. You know what? Knowing I lived there, and yeah, it's pretty good there.
Now, another game I've been considering, like, I used to own the GameCube Game Boy Secrets game. I've been thinking about getting that again to stream that at some point.
Oh, has anyone ever heard of a game called Fightbox?
No.
No.
Totally stream that. Gets so many viewers.
I mean, if you
I'm
want to...
totally not the only person on the planet who actually knows what that is, and no, I'm not streaming it.
Why?
No.
What is it?
Jank.
Oh, okay.
PS2
Well,
released a tech demo jank.
Oh, what kind of game is it, though?
It's like a 3D fighting platform. Like, you know in Ratchet and Clank 3 and 2, how you have the arena bits?
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, there's
It's like that,
points in the
but
game where you fight multiple enemies and
it's like a third-person fighting arena sort of thing.
Right.
But then there's also levels that are like Ratchet and Clank 3's levels in the Annihilation Nation,
Yeah.
where you go through a maze that's death traps and bullshit.
What's the game called again?
It's called Fightbox.
I might...
It's worth a look because of how obscure it is, but it's also absolute shit, so it's not worth any more than a look.
Yeah, because I don't know if it's the same game you're talking about, but I swear I remember having a game like that on the PS1.
No, it's PS2.
Okay, if it's PS2, then it's probably something else.
Here's the thing, though. What is it? I swear that the levels are also randomly generated. You can also make a character, and it has an interesting character creator, if I remember that right. I don't own it anymore. I don't know if the game broke or my brother sold it or what. It's weird.
Yeah. No! Don't do this to me.
What do you mean I've got a queue? Oh yeah, also, All Stars Transformed on Xbox Live for free for the month.
Yeah.
I don't have Xbox Live, so I can't get it.
Then get Xbox Live.
I
It
don't have
totally
an
didn't
Xbox.
bankrupt me again.
I'm just gonna wait for the Team Sonic Racing game. I've had my fill of Transformed.
Yes, but it's free.
How long is it free
And it's
for?
Xbox Live multiplayer.
I mean, I guess, but like, we can just wait for the other one.
Can't play
You
night.
can't
But
wait.
I'm broke as shit.
Nice.
I have 200 euros.
I can't be bothered to like reorganize my system so I can have space.
Harry, I'm so broke I have 200 euros.
Lol.
That's not even a joke. That's my birthday money for my holiday that I'm having in a couple weeks. Yes, my birthday in October. I've got the money now to go on holiday in a month.
Lol.
USA. Makes no money on a freaking 2-hour-a-day cleaner job. Free holidays and Comic Con.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not a joke.
Yeah.
Well, damn. Even if I have a crap job, I'm guaranteed.
Absolutely
you can't do
no
that.
savings, by the way, but free holidays in Comic Con.
Yeah.
God damn that tournament.
Yeah, seriously, whose idea was it to have like...
It's a
Like-
tournament of power, Harry. It's long as fuck. It's
Like-
it's a test of endurance.
That's... It's like, why are we trying to play like all Cup Tour for Mario Kart Double Dash? Like, hey.
It's just like.
But
how
who
long
doesn't
can
want
you
to go
like,
around
play
Baby
this
Raceway 20 times?
Yeah.
Honestly, that track is just more fun with items because the track itself is just overly simplistic. I
Yeah.
know that's.
Here's the thing, though. If there
So-
was a Mario Kart competitive
Ah.
scene, they'd say no items like Baby Mario only in stock carts on that track.
Baby Mario.
So like, compared to Mario Kart, it just sounds stupid.
Yeah,
I mean, I fucking hate Mario.
that's why there
Kart,
isn't competitive Mario Kart.
Like, at least with Smash, there's like
but
playing
Smash, there's more to it, but with
Yeah.
Mario Kart,
like
if you
with
take out the items, it kind of gets dull.
yeah,
Here's the thing, Smash is interesting.
because there's a lot more
Yeah.
to keep in mind. Like a
Because
fighting
they
game in
actually wanna
general is
Smash.
just yeah.
What even item do you have?
It's an electricity thing. Like if an enemy's close enough, their head pops onto it, and they get shot if I press the button.
You might need it in a second.
It's like the unless I get hit though.
Does this game only have Toy Story 1 characters?
Well, I mean, this
Yep.
game came out before 2, I think.
2001.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, the Toy Story 2, 3, and 4 DLCs will be coming soon.
Yeah, to a PS1 game.
Yeah, DLC.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
And have 200
it-
more missions.
Okay, in Europe, it came out March 23rd, 2001, so it only has Toy Story 1 characters.
Like I said, you just gotta wait for that precious DLC.
Yeah.
Why do you have a UFO flying in front of you?
Because
An item.
saucer.
Saucy.
Yeah, boy.
The saucy saucer.
Far ahead
Oh,
of you
that'd be a
guys.
good pub name. No, that's a strip club name, actually.
Far ahead
The
of you
saucy
guys.
saucer.
Alright, let's just get this over with.
That's the weirdest alien themed fucking club I've ever
No,
heard.
but it would be the best alien-themed strip club ever. And it
God, what
only
fucking-
serves
fucking
multicolored
trash,
cocktails.
goddamn.
Like, they put freaking food dye into the beer.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting. It's all like own brew shit and really exotic cocktails.
Yeah.
This is what aliens think clubs are like. You know, it's actually better than our clubs.
Yeah.
And basically, it's designed as a circle with a strip hole in between acts. The pole goes down and goes up with a different person, and
Okay,
then
you
like
only-
painted different colors in like really skimpy colors. I've overfought an alien-themed strip club, and it actually doesn't sound that bad. Hey Harry, wanna go? You know,
Premise of an
the
anime.
last person who would ever go to a strip club. Hey Harry, wanna go to a strip club?
You know, Lewis.
I'll ask Azzy.
Yeah.
Azzy'd be down for that shit.
And you never know, they might actually like the strip club.
Lewis would be down for going to a strip club.
Yeah.
No, I would. Okay, so you're only doing one lap. I thought you had to do 3.
Yeah,
Holy stuff.
yeah, I was worried because it doesn't really tell you like specifics until you actually play it.
Because if we were, I bet if you had to do a full race for each track, we're gonna be here forever.
Yeah, that.
I've been here forever.
At least this game has some mercy.
The only way you'd
I
make
think
it through
it's
is if you
worth it
start
for
drinking.
Xbox Game Pass.
Hmm?
Do you guys think it's worth it for Xbox Game Pass?
What
It's
is
your choice.
I think it's like £15 a month, and then you get a shit ton of games that you can play so long as you're on the service. I mean, I'm broke because my yearly Xbox Live went through, so... On the 1 month that I thought I could make some savings, Xbox Live.
Yeah.
Not even that, the month I needed savings. I've got like 20 quid now. And 200 euros.
And these stages are really short when you only have to do this. Like one
Then before I
lap.
tell Alex that, and he's like, save it for the Steam sales. I'm like, no.
This game would be better if they had maps for the tracks.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't, yeah, because like Mario Kart and all that, it does it. Never really paid attention to that.
Oh, also, if you guys want to know why I just die in weekends and sometimes come back late on a Sunday, it's because girlfriend's over and I don't play video games then.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
you
just
gotta-
going to hang out with you
You
guys
gotta
when
keep
there's
that relationship
booze.
going. You gotta
Why
keep
would I
that
speak to
relationship
you nerds when I have booze?
Yeah.
I remember when I had
Our
boobs.
boobs,
Great.
Joey.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing. That
Oh.
statement, how you said it, means that
Yeah,
either
I
at
just
one stage you
realized.
were female.
I just
or
fucking realized what I
yeah.
said after I said it. God damn it.
So do you
But
miss
yeah,
your
I know-
boobs?
No, I don't. But no, I do know what it's like
You're never
to.
going back to that.
I know what it's like to have a girlfriend and then just be like, "Fuck you guys, I got tits to take care of."
I mean, I
Yeah,
wish
you really-
Well, this is
yeah.
bit more misogynistic than I was expecting. I thought oh god.
Take a shot every time you see this level.
It's the fucking house again. God damn it.
Maddie just typed into chat what?
Yeah.
What?
What was that? Misogyny? What?
You know what? I say things I don't intend and it comes off the wrong way.
Does it?
Yeah. I mean, you gotta keep that relationship going, especially if it's a happy one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a damn happy one.
Okay, well, cause
I'm working damn hard on that relationship.
you know what?
Oh, crap.
There's like no worse feeling than working so hard in a relationship and it can just fall apart at like any moment. That's the scary part about relationships.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. I've got next week starting Monday, the week after, and then I've got a weekend, and then I'm on holiday with Azzy, and then I've got another week, and then I'm on holiday with my cousin, but Azzy's not there, so I'm going to be away from... Not. Here's the thing, this time it's going to be worse, because I'm going to be in another country.
Where are you headed?
East.
The east?
Not very far east, but east. And I say east because I'm not quite sure because I keep forgetting. It is east.
That's very
It is
broad
below
description.
France. It is below France.
Yeah.
It is in the nice bit of Europe.
Well, what's the garbage can of Europe?
France.
Okay.
Let's just leave it at that, please.
I've never been to Europe.
Oh, you should come. It rains a lot. Our grass is really green.
Nathan taught me that Europe is a dangerous place.
Yeah.
Don't go to London because you will die a horrible death.
And people don't know where Lily Road is.
No, you can actually go to a Costa on Lily Road. Ask them where Lily Road is, and they will not tell. They will not know where Lily Road is.
You know what? That's me. That's me in directions. All the time. You can't trust me to read a map. Because I would be like, where's the place? And I'm actually there.
Yeah. Don't trust me in jeeps.
Why Jeeps in particular?
When I was on holiday one year and I was really young, I was with my family going on a ride in a jeep up at a volcano, seeing all of the ruins, going to restaurants, that sort of thing. Had a fucking huge ice cream on a stupid hot day in a jeep. You figure it out.
Okay.
Freaking 6-year-old with a massive ice cream in a jeep. Yeah, that went well. On a hot day.
Ooh.
I think we offended Maddie.
Why?
And
Lewis isn't a waste man, I am.
Yeah.
You're a waste man?
Yeah.
What's that
Oh, I'm a
job
flinger.
like?
Well, basically, you go around the offices at a bus company and take the bins out.
Okay, that doesn't sound so bad.
It's really not. It's just hard work because they fill those bins.
I mean, see, I'm going to college because I don't want my first job to completely suck.
Yeah.
No,
But-
my first job, the pay was good, but the job completely sucked.
What was your first job?
Cleaning a football club.
Oh yeah, I remember
Whoa.
this.
see.
That sounds kind of disgusting.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I've sucked someone's pants up a Hoover.
No.
What?
Can you repeat that?
Well, I
didn't hear.
ain't touching that shit.
Aye.
I don't think anyone in their right mind would.
Oh, also, people in England really fucking like bananas.
I mean,
Just
bananas
leave it
are
at that.
fairly delicious.
Yeah.
Bananas are good.
Yes, but it's ridiculous when in a single day you can find a banana skin in every bin.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember when you were working at the airport for the plane company.
Yes!
That was,
I wasn't
yeah, that
working
was-
for a plane company. I was working for an agency that cleaned all of the planes. We didn't clean one plane type, we cleaned all of the planes. Except for Ryanair, because fuck Ryanair.
Yeah.
Word to all of everyone in England who's ever been on Ryanair. They know what I'm on about. Nah. I have some interesting stories from that job.
Okay, well, just tell them. It's not like the game's that interesting to talk
Yeah,
about.
we
I
need
mean-
just random conversations at this point. So,
I
you
mean,
know.
in my first week, I found a Sky Marshal's badge and shut down the entire airport.
Yeah.
So that was interesting.
Didn't you find a fidget spinner?
I have found many fidget spinners.
Was this when they were like really popular?
Yeah, it was last year from the summer to winter, so to like the very beginning of this year. So.
Okay. I was about to
In
say,
which I
I think
quit
you find
because
a fidget
of
spinner now
reasons.
these days.
I have 4 fidget spinners.
I don't have any.
Y'all need to get
I found a broken fidget spinner in a staff room once in the school I used to work at.
same sort of time of the year.
Yeah.
Fidget cubes didn't sell as well, but they're kind of better if you ask me. You can just tap
Hey,
the
they made
buttons
fidget
if you want.
cubes?
Yes, it's a
And
cube with a
when was
bunch of
this?
buttons and things that you can fuck about with.
I don't remember that.
They were never popular, but they exist.
Hello?
People don't like.
Hi.
Yo, what's up?
Jason!
Jason!
Press X. to do.
Jason!
Hey,
Jason!
what are you guys doing?
We're talking about my experiences at my last job while Harry finishes this and everyone's bored out of their head, so it's basically anyone who says anything is classed as interesting.
I got a drink on standby to keep me paying attention to this game.
What drink?
Diet Dr. Pepper.
Diet Dr. Pepper.
I'm diabetic. I can't drink regular soda.
Oh, where I'm currently working, there
Not
is
that
a
it's not
drinks
that diet
vending
is much
machine.
different, but still.
No, I drink a lot of diet, that's fine.
I don't
All right,
like
so
that.
back onto your stories.
Yes. Where I'm currently working, there's a drinks vending machine, and I use this to gauge how popular certain drinks are. The first 2 drinks to go are Dr. Pepper and Cherry Coke, followed by Coca-Cola, Coke
That's
Zero.
funny.
Then I think it's Fanta and Diet Coke, but they will usually go for Diet Coke before Fanta. They're sort of equal.
I like Fanta.
Yeah.
I like Fanta, it's Nancy Cola. Fun fact about Fanta, it was invented during the World War II in Germany, the World War II. The only one. There wasn't another one. It was only the World
World War II.
The World War of the Second. Anyway, enough of me not being able to speak my native tongue.
Yeah.
Yes, because Coca-Cola and trade embargoes, Germany made its own fizzy drink,
Hmm.
and it's tasty.
Tasty.
Fanta song.
Today I learned that Germany made its own soda.
Yeah, because they couldn't get cola, and then Pepsi came out sometime after. I think it was wait, was Pepsi in the 50s?
Let me look.
That'll be a Wikipedia.
96.
Sorry, when did you start playing Rocket League?
What?
Pepsi was 1893,
Yeah.
and it was renamed to Pepsi in 1898.
Originally, it was called
1961,
Not As
it was
Good As
just called-
Cola. Or it's I
Pepsi
can't
is
believe
very-
it's not
I
Cola.
hate Pepsi.
Pepsi. Oh
I like
dear, Xavier. Ooh, say that to Xavier.
Pepsi's alright.
Pepsi is the cola you buy with Monopoly money.
Right?
Yeah.
No,
It's- I
Pepsi
can't
was always
believe
just
it's
too
not
sweet for
Pepsi.
me.
Ah, you should try
Same.
Pepsi Max then. Pepsi Max is good Pepsi.
Is it not as sweet?
Me and Coke are both kind of. Yeah.
It's zero sugar Pepsi, but it's not diet Pepsi.
Right, someone just
Okay.
killed me. I just want to get a move on in this. I'm just gonna stand here. Because there's no way they can win at this point. I'm way too far ahead in points.
Yes, fools, kill each other.
Yes, Pepsi Max is basically Coke
actually doing
Zero,
that.
but before Coke Zero.
They're actually just killing each other for me.
Oh, while we're on the topic of fizzy drinks, who
hi,
has
Xavier.
actually drunk Coca-Cola Life?
Did
I don't
someone
think
mention-
so. I don't.
Coca-Cola.
Someone mentioned Pepsi. I am here.
Yes,
Yeah,
one of us
I
does
fucking
not
hate
like
it.
Pepsi. So I have recommended Pepsi Max to them because it's like
And
Coke
fuck you,
Zero, but for
you
Pepsi.
encourage the wrath of Pepsi Man.
Wow,
Yeah, I'm gonna get my ass kicked by
We're doing
Pepsi.
now.
Man.
Pepsi van.
what? These AI are idiots. They didn't think to kill the guy that's just standing. There we go.
He's just standing there.
I completely
And I
agree
still
with
win.
that, Scrappy. Cherry Coke is far better than regular Coke, and so does everyone who uses my vending machine.
Cherry Coke's
Because
okay.
I will start the week that the agency fills
Right.
up the vending machine. Want a cherry? I always click Cherry Coke just in case, but it's always gone long before I'm actually at work.
I prefer
Because
regular
it's a bus
Coke.
company, so. You may enjoy exactly what you like. And no one can judge you for that.
It's not in
Hey,
the public.
all I said was I prefer regular Coke.
Yes, and I made it.
I mean, I always kind of like cherry. I always like cherry soda more than the regular kind, if you ask me. No, it's just probably the flavor.
Why does everything need updates? I wanted to play Rocket. There's a fucking up. Oh, there's a happened very. Twitch updated their terms and conditions, and now apparently the streamer is responsible for the actions of their audience.
What? That doesn't make sense.
That
And it's also completely unenforceable outside of removing the account because of a bad audience. But then the audience is just going to go to another large-scale streamer.
what kind of logic is this?
You know what? It's the same
That's like
fucking logic
one
that
guy in your
fucking elementary
audience
schools.
is racist.
No, this is the same.
And then your
logic
account
that
gets banned.
used to where if someone fucks up, it ruins it for everyone. I'm like, no, it doesn't.
Yeah,
That person fucked
isn't
up.
that
It's
fun?
It's not
Why though? If
Kinda
the
bullshit.
freaking prison system in the Western world worked like that, oh, you stabbed someone, so the entire state is now under martial law.
Yeah, exactly.
we're a bit too worried about this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the whole. Well, I'm not gonna get into that. Never mind. Abort debates,
Yeah.
and I mean abort debate as in do not debate. So we're clear.
Yeah.
Not a debate on abortion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's something I don't think we should.
Yeah, I always
talk
hate
about
that.
right
I don't understand that logic. It's like
now. Yeah.
the
me neither.
streamer doesn't tell. Like the streamer wouldn't tell their audience unless they're like assholes or some shit to like fuck over with others.
Yeah.
Unless
whatever.
they're Keemstar.
Well, that's another.
Yeah, but Keemstar is garbage.
That's another kettle of fish.
I don't really understand why there's why there are YouTubers who just like who count on drama for their content.
Because it
people
gets
like
talked.
reality TV.
It gets talked about. Humans seem to just gravitate towards negativity.
The thing
Why-
is,
The news
it's
fly.
sad because those drama channels are that destroyed Grade A Under A.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because
Grade A
that
Under A
was a
is kinda
great
just
channel that spoke a lot about life and a bit about current politics, but not as much as he did life and stories and things.
And like he put like a lot of like comedy into it.
Like, here's the thing.
Like,
I'm
what
going to use
happened
one of
to
his
him?
videos as an example. I'm going to use one example for this. Basically, he was saying what we were always thinking all the time. Like, who didn't have the parent who was saying, right, you're on the Xbox, so clearly you were playing on your freaking Game Boy.
Yeah.
Everyone had a parent or a grandparent or someone who was
That's my
like that.
mom.
Yeah. Everyone's playing the PlayStation.
Yeah.
And if you're playing games on a computer, you're wasting your computer. Despite games are the reason computers are as good as they are now. Think about it, if computers could only be used for word processing and there was a law saying that video games were illegal and anything other than word processing on a computer was illegal, then graphics cards, we would still be using the exact same shit from the 1980s.
Yeah. I mean, like, my mum's logic is like, if I'm on the computer, then I'm like playing games like all the time. It's like that's not how it works.
What if I have homework to do?
But no, here's the thing, the one time you're actually doing homework, they're like, no, playing video games, get off, you don't need it, but homework. But no, bullshit. Oh no,
Shut
I'm
up,
lucky
Mom,
enough
I'm trying to do my project here.
I'm lucky enough to have grown up in the time where autosaving just started, but I lived enough of my video game life saying I need to get to a save point.
I mean, some games still.
Some games
did
still
that.
do that,
Yeah.
but to get extra time on my console, I would say I need to get to a save point in a game with autosave.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Just
cheeky.
to be safe.
I mean, this is also like, a lot more apparent in like RPGs and stuff.
No,
Yeah, where they thrive on save points.
Yeah.
you ever think there was that one guy who was so paranoid that he had two memory cards with identical saves? He saved on one memory card and then saved on the other one just in case.
Sounds
No.
sounds like,
I mean, I'm kind of like, well, I don't use two memory cards or two save files, but it's more like, even with a game with autosave, I always tell myself to get to a save point just in case the autosave fucks up for whatever reason.
But then again, I spring this whole conversation up and I just realized, wait a minute, didn't you just install a second hard drive? And I'm like, that's not the point.
See, like, I'm one of those guys that, like, even when I save a game, right after and just say, wait, I gotta check if I actually saved it, and then I save it again like twice.
I like that.
It's like, I don't know if anyone else does this, but it's like when you like lock your car and you're not exactly sure if you locked it even though you did just 5 seconds ago, so you do it.
Oh, my
again
mum
anyway.
does that all the time.
I only do that sometimes.
Car companies have actually done that with the remote thing. They've done this thing. If you might not notice it, but here's the thing: you can press the lock button on your car once, and it will actually lock it. But if you press it a second time, your lights will flash yellow.
it's like why cars like
The locking mechanism in cars. If you lock it
Yeah.
once, the lights flash yellow and you hear a click because the car locks. If you're one of those people that make sure to press it twice, they've done a thing where if you press it a second time, your lights flash yellow.
And honk.
No, it honks if you kick the car after locking it.
Well, no,
And
that
that's
doesn't
your
do
car
that. No, that doesn't happen. At least with my car.
I said I want a nice
If it honks, you've set off your car alarm and you should probably fix that.
No, my car just does that.
Then, I don't know. What sort of car does your family drive?
I have my own car.
What car do you drive?
Ford Fusion, 2015 model.
Me? Okay, cool.
Me.
It's
oh god, now that
it's
I mentioned that, there's gonna be people after me.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone's gonna be tracking every Ford Fusion in America just to find you. Yeah, good luck with that. Okay, I live in Luton, and my family drives a black Vauxhall Astra. Come get me,
Come get me, bro.
because everyone drives a black Vauxhall Astra.
Are you?
Luton is the England branch of the car manufacturer Vauxhall. It's where the company originated. So of course everyone here drives Vauxhalls.
So, give me this out. Give me this
If you
out.
don't know what a Vauxhall is, it's also an Opel outside of England.
Give me the status of trying to find the car Joey drives. Well, we found it, but it's so generic it matches every car in our database. Diabolical.
Yeah.
Is that from something?
Why
Lego
do you
movie.
think every US special service vehicle is a black unlicensed GMC? They either have the GMC car or they have the GMC SUV. But they're all the same, so you can't track a single
How many
one.
missions left, Harry?
Not a lot, like 11 maybe. Also like how I had to kill like a bunch of Bofi clones as Woody.
And thus,
Oh,
Toy
yes.
Story can.
Oh yeah, speaking of cars that services are driving, in England, a lot of the police vehicles have changed to BMW X5s.
Hey, this is relevant. We're playing a car racer.
Okay, cool. So we're on cars. There's a motorbike here just riding 200 miles an hour right outside my house. Sounded like a sort of dirt bike sort of thing. Not quad. Unless it was someone making turbo noises, and then they're just a 5-year-old with a big engine.
Oh, speaking of turbo, there's gonna be a trailer for there's gonna be a new Wreck-It Ralph 2 trailer coming tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Really?
Oh, really?
We'll test it.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Oh,
Yeah, and
speaking
I-
of trailers, who's looking forward to E3?
Oh, yeah, boy.
I mean,
I am,
boy.
because I'm going to be in another country and watch it.
That's kind of, E3's just kind of sneaking up on me. I haven't really been thinking that hard about
I
it.
can't even watch.
Oh, I've been
E3
watching
live
it for the
because
last
I'm
month
gonna be at
now.
What?
school that week.
When's Nintendo conference again?
Guinness-
Well,
Yo, that was
Get my calendar.
Harry orgasmed.
that
I'm
was
gonna
way
be
too
working.
close.
Oh, good. It's Tuesday. I'm not working that day.
You know
I'm
what? I'm gonna get
unfortunately
notification. I'm gonna check the fucking chat, and I'm gonna see like, holy fucking shit from all you guys. And I'm just gonna be like, I don't come home for another like.
Oh
5
yeah,
hours.
that's why we have the spoilers chat. So for when
Yeah.
anyone's
Yeah.
watching E3, they basically type their reactions as they're watching it.
Well, I can't do
My
it.
aunt does the same
I
thing, except
didn't.
on Facebook
Um,
and for Eurovision.
that's platoon noise I heard.
Why did the...
no, Mega Man.
What the fuck? Harry,
on.
you're fucking
What was that? What were you
you're
doing?
fucking
exactly?
like Switch.
I don't
Game
know why
on.
my Switch... I don't know why my Switch turned
Hey, you
on.
know what? Switch game is probably more interesting at this point.
So, Xavier, what exactly
Ooh,
happened?
there's an armed sparring demo.
I'm playing Mega Man 3.
So what was that noise I heard? Was that you getting a power up?
Ah, no.
Yeah,
Turn
yeah,
the
I
console
beat-
off.
I beat
Yeah, I'll
Shadow
play
Man.
Conquest. Okay, I'm into
You
it.
Ah,
beat Shadow Man
Shadowman.
first?
I don't know,
Oh,
like,
by the
no,
way, I saw Solo and Hanoi shoots first.
Oh, you
Did I hear a
actually
word-
saw...
did
You
I hear a
actually
thing
saw...
I've seen Solo. Has anyone else seen Solo?
No.
I have not.
I might.
I'm gonna say one thing. Hun shot first.
Lol.
Okay. Anyways, what were you saying, Xavier?
I'm going through all the robot masters in order.
Like just like on the
so-
list?
Yeah,
Yeah, so after
Actually-
you beat Shadow Man, you're going to Sparkman next.
yeah.
Is the movie worth watching?
I'm gonna talk a little bit, no spoilers, nothing.
Okay.
You know how episode 8 was a disappointing waste of everyone's time where they just sat on the spaceship with their thumbs up their asses wasting starship fuel?
I wouldn't go that far.
That's what they did. There was a big battle. They waste starship
too
fuel,
much.
and then there's another
Don't say
big.
too much.
That was episode 8.
I haven't seen it.
That's no spoilers, but at the same time, the entire movie.
They did spend too much time on that, to be fair.
What you mean, like in the Godzilla, like in the more recent Godzilla films, where they spend too much time not with Godzilla?
Yeah, where they're focusing on the humans fighting Godzilla. No, I want to see Godzilla freaking shoot a death laser out of his dick, taking out all of the skyline of Tokyo.
It's not necessarily that, but they kind of just just focused on plot points for way too long that could have just been like dealt with in like 10 minutes.
To infinity and beyond.
Yeah, the one thing that I definitely remember from watching when I used to watch Nostalgia Critic, and interviewing the Godzilla movie, and how like the advertisements were on point. Well, mentioned how good the marketing for the movie was. We're saying like his foot is the size of this bus, or like his hand is the size of this billboard, where you wouldn't, where the only way to actually see to know how big he was is to see the movie itself. Too bad the movie was garbage.
Also, I already know about the character reveal at the end of the movie. I'm not gonna say it here because of these guys, but
Are we talking about Godzilla?
no, I was talking about Solo.
Solo? Oh.
Yeah, don't say it.
Reveal?
Yeah, there's someone that shows up
I know
at the
there's.
end,
Okay.
but I'm not gonna say anything more than that.
Was there an after credits in Solo? Because I left
know.
before the end of the credits. Because because if that was true, because I don't remember there being a character reveal. Oh, that character reveal, right?
Yeah, the one in the hologram and all that. Yeah.
Okay, one in the hologram. I know what you're talking about. Yes.
Yeah, I'm
They're the
gonna
character reveal.
I'm gonna leave it at that because of these guys.
Everyone thinks he's going to be the next Star Wars story thing, but everyone else is also pretty sure it's still going to be Boba Fett anyway.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
Jar Jar, isn't it?
Yes, it's
Yeah,
Darth Jar Jar.
sure, yeah, we'll go with that.
what?
No.
I still like that.
Back to what I want to say about Solo. It is an action-packed joyride, and it's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
The end is a bit slow, but other than that, it doesn't let down the movie.
Prequel movie, right?
Yeah,
Pretty
it's
much,
set
yeah.
before the original.
How
Like,
does-
look at it this way: every Star Wars movie that's before the original trilogy is a prequel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
So anything, so like Star Wars Rebels takes place before the originals.
Yeah. How does the actor handle a young Han Solo?
Very well.
Who plays him?
Alden Erlenrick.
That name does not ring a bell.
No, I don't know him.
You know, I've always
He's the
kinda,
guy who played Solo, but he basically does Solo damn well.
I've heard
No,
the
I mean,
Lando
he's
actor
easily
is
just-
really
I've
good.
always been kind of hesitant.
Yeah, the
about
Lando
seeing-
act is really good as well.
I mean,
The,
I've always
part,
kind of.
the interactions between Han and Lando are amazing.
I mean, I've
Not
always been
because
kind
jokes,
of.
They're just amazing.
I've always been kind of hesitant about the Han Solo movie, if only because Han himself, to me, isn't like main lead material.
Yeah.
Because he always plays off others, and he's really good for that. But I don't know about main character, like where he's the central focus.
Yeah.
See, he's the central focus, but he's still able to play off of his co-stars.
Space Ranger,
Right.
Europe protection. Hey, Vic, wait for the ham.
If you like explosions, spaceships, and want to know what the Quetzal Run even is,
Oh yeah, I've heard about that.
oh,
You
also,
go into that?
they do it.
Yeah.
And if you're a science nerd and say that it's a plot problem that they say the Quetzal Run in 12 parsecs because the parsec is distance and not measurement of time, that's because they do it in a faster distance than measurement of time.
What do you mean by
That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, like some kind of conversion? converting the measurement.
No, it is just a flat out measurement. This run can only be done as one measurement through a thing.
Huh. Okay then.
I'll
Oh my
probably
God.
see the movie next week.
Really is the
But
second time.
they basically build themselves another route through the situation. But that's
Okay,
all
I'm
I'm
sorry,
gonna say.
I'm sorry. I know I'm gonna be talking about 14 minutes per second here, but there's a second dungeon in a row where the tank DC'd right at the start.
Has the Kessel Run ever been mentioned before?
In A New
Yeah.
Hope it was.
Oh.
In fact, it's one of the first things Han mentions to Obi-Wan.
To brag about the Millennium Falcon, I believe.
Yeah,
The Millennium
that's
Falcon
the
is
line.
amazing.
Yeah.
The movie also shows how he gets the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, it's meant to be like, how did he get this? How did he meet Chewie and all this? Like,
You
yeah.
know, like get up or something.
And Hun speaks a little bit of Wookiee.
Oh.
I think everyone can speak Wookiee in the Star Wars universe.
No. Well,
Really?
for some reason, yes, but no.
Well, every character we see at least understands some Wookiee to a degree.
Well, no, Hun can actually speak it, but it seems like every character just understands Wookiee.
Yeah.
It's hilarious because you watch him speaking Wookiee.
Harry, how many army soldiers do you have left?
I think I'm getting near the end now.
Okay, good.
Why are you 100%ing this?
I mean, I'm this far in.
Anyway.
Is this a living room or a theater?
It's meant to be a theater.
Okay.
Wow. In Hollywood, in certain houses, it's a living room.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually, my ex-girlfriend had like a room kind of like this, except there were like less seats. It was just a giant TV. I was like, wow.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
My bedroom is 3 televisions, a computer, an Xbox, and my bed.
Yeah.
What an elaborate room.
I basically turned my room into an office.
I like
need
how
to do
they
that when I get my own
actually.
place.
I like how they actually played like scenes from the movie as well in this.
Also, cable management is for pussies. Ah! Grenade!
Oh, God,
Oh,
man.
I'm playing Battlefield. I'm gonna get on it. Oh, headache. My dick fell off.
Oh, well, you're dead.
Yeah, you can't live without that. It's vital. Freaking part of your anatomy.
What the heck happened there?
Goddamn, Lenny is persistent. think he won't die.
What's that, Lenny face?
No, it's the fucking binocular toy. No one.
There we go.
No, I don't think he was in Toy Story 3. No, he wasn't. He was mentioned.
Oh, that's bullshit.
I've been having a really bad day.
Why have you been unsuccessful in everything?
No, not that.
Oh.
It's just that we've been having I've been having some shit luck with the, it's alright. Some bad luck, rather, because my mom is swearing there.
Mom, I'm an adult. I can say whatever the
stop?
fuck I want.
We've had, that conversation is over from yesterday. Anyway.
Did that conversation happen?
Yes.
Ignore
I
it.
missed something.
Come on, please.
Oh, speaking of which, what have I missed this weekend?
Yes, finally.
Major conversations, developments, things.
Well, we talked about busting nuts.
Oh yeah.
Now it's a fucking laugh and a half.
Cool.
I kind of blanked because, like, so much of yesterday was just insane. I don't remember.
Yeah,
most
I
of
don't
it.
remember a lot of it. It was just nuts.
I mean, no,
Any
we talked
interesting
about the Master
conversation?
Emerald.
Oh yeah.
We talked about the Master Emerald.
Yeah, I remember that.
What about the masturbator?
What?
No, the Master Emerald.
Joey, no, he.
No, chill. Chill is for fridges.
Hey. Oh, just die, stupid alien.
Somehow I had the best kill death ratio in Battlefield. Playing a 64 player map. Yeah, my team was 31 to 26 in the rankings.
Xavier, who did you just kill?
Snake Man.
Okay.
God damn it.
I just
How do
killed
you,
Snake.
um,
I just
how do
killed Snake Man. So now we can't stop the Metal Gear.
Dun dun dun.
That's Gemini Man.
Dun 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 dun.
is it beating Gemini Man that gets the rush,
No, you don't get any rush adapters from Gemini Man.
Rush B.
Oh.
You get the Rush Marine from Shadow Man, you get the Rush Jet from Needle Man.
and this is the best version of Rush Jet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the broken one.
The one that you can keep going as long as you keep jumping.
Yeah, it's broken.
But I like how like people
Whoa.
are like they're pretty much ignoring that, saying like how now it's just bad.
I didn't even
Oh,
know that
talking
you're.
about flying around like a lunatic and breaking certain parts of games.
Yeah.
If you have a high enough level and are just that good in Dust, using your ability to spin your sword around like a lunatic and fly around the map, you can fly pretty far out of areas that you're supposed to be.
Yeah, I've done that.
Are you?
You can
gonna
get into
continue-
parts of the game you're not supposed to.
Are you ever? Are you gonna
eventually.
continue
I've
that?
taken throw before by
Event-
using the spin to go up.
I might restart it again. I might continue it. It depends. Because here's the thing. If I restart it and then do it for the channel when the channel's actually started, seriously, that needs to be sorted. Then, yeah, sure, I'll do it for the channel. If we don't want it for the channel, but I don't see why not.
Well, I was thinking more about the streams. Like, what's happening with the Seaspring streams?
They're supposed to be Tuesday and Thursday.
That ain't happened.
Well, no, it hasn't.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna get you fine soft. What the hell?
'Cause
Okay,
I just,
for some reason, I thought it was a random chicken I ran by.
cause I just assumed like the C-Spring stuff would just be us playing online games or whatever, and just have
Well,
us.
streams can basically be anything.
Oh yeah, Scrappy, we did introduce you to the horrors of post-apocalyptic Santa Claus. That was great.
Nice.
Oh, remember what I said about Halo, where if we end up not being able to talk in Halo, or it just becomes me bitching about the lore, then I might not do the entire series, and we're basically uploading Halo and seeing how that goes.
Yeah, or at least at the very least give it a long break.
Yeah. Then we might just do it as a stream. Like, say no one wants to stream or play any games, we stream Halo and do that as the parts for that.
Yeah.
So our streams are for irregular stuff, things that we can't do full commentaries on because length or other problems.
Yeah.
Like if we haven't done Doom now, we probably would save that for thing.
No, Doom is short enough. We're just taking forever to do it. That's a C's brain being bone idle thing, more than a C's brain too long for thing.
Mm.
We also kind of
I have nothing to say about that game anymore.
we kind of had
We've run out of things, but we had things to say for long enough.
Yeah.
But
It
here's the
wasn't
thing.
as bad as like
Hitman is
we
something
did
that we are
Rank
probably
immediately
never
needed,
going to redo.
Huh?
Remember Secret Things we almost immediately needed Nick and Lewis.
I need a better internet connection.
What?
It's the summer, so BT's fucking overruled their customers.
Yeah.
Wait, right. Whoa, what the?
Half of the building that I'm in is just not there anymore, so
Yeah, oh shit.
I turn around and there's a wall. I look back at what I'm supposed to be looking at, shoot at a guy who runs away, turn around again, the wall's gone.
No, I remember this one time when I was playing Arkham Origins, and Batman just kept on clipping through this building over and over.
He's just that good.
Speaking of Batman, actually, I learned something kind of funny. I was watching Ant Dude's bad crash video, in-game video again, and when he brought up Embryo, the very first thing I thought of was Maurice LaMarche, who voices him. And so I looked at the voice, right, even some stuff he did. Apparently in Arkham City, he was Mr. Freeze.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. That's pretty interesting.
I mean, yeah, I know him most as the Brain from Pinky and the Brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's where I know him.
Update on the structural integrity of this building. There are now some walls and a roof. Some walls.
Buddy.
Oh, fuck you. Here's the thing, you can actually play that randomly in public and people start singing.
Yeah.
His Shrek.
Oh my god.
Oh, next convention any of you go to, basically get it on a system and carry a portable speaker with you. When you're waiting in line, just play it loud and have everyone fucking start singing or groaning.
Yeah.
That reminds me of the I think was it the JonTron like like the Titanic video
Mhm.
where it's like he like just for a joke he got like a boombox and started like dancing in the street
Uh,
with people
Sounds
watching
amazing.
him, by the way.
You know, if I were to do that, I'd have to wear a costume because I don't want people to know that it's
Well, I
me.
mean, yeah, he was
Yeah.
wearing something. But
Here's the
you know,
thing:
like-
Xavier has the Pepsi Man costume, so he can do the fuck he wants now.
yeah, yeah.
uh,
Does he actually have a Pepsi Man costume?
yes, he
Yeah.
does.
Yes,
That's
So does my
he's
brother. I'm like,
Pepsi
God
Man's
damn it.
American cousin.
My brother has a Pepsi Man costume and he wears it for every goddamn Halloween.
Uh-huh.
I
Brilliant.
wonder how people get.
You know what would be funny? A
Hmm.
completely B-Tech Pepsi Man costume.
Oh,
So
what?
basic, B-Tech is new slang. Basically, shit Pepsi Man costume. So basically, instead of the whole thing, it's like Spider-Man from Spider-Man Homecoming before he gets the suit's costume.
yeah.
You mean before he gets the Stark suit?
Yeah, like his.
Oh, the whole. Oh, yeah. Okay.
That except Pepsi Man.
Yeah. Nice.
By the
Yeah,
way, I
like
really
Pepsi Man
loved
theme
the
quarter.
whole suit. That was really nice. That's actually my favorite of the movie Spider-Man costumes before he gets the actual costume.
Here's the thing though,
Which
kill
one?
mode. Why did Stark give a 15-year-old kill mode?
I have well, to be fair,
Tony Stark.
yeah, he's Stark. He has to put everything in the suit.
He did put everything in the suit. He put Gimp's version of Jarvis, but female.
Yeah.
The only thing it doesn't have is cup holders.
It has cup holders.
No, it has cup holders. He probably has a web slinger thing that basically shoots out a web that then molds itself into a cup holder using nanites or something.
Good luck. Good
weird.
luck pulling it out without being messy.
Okay, so
Fricking
I don't know why. I mean, to be
coffee
fair,
cozy.
the instant
web
kill
slinger.
mode was part of the. The instant kill mode was restricted because of the training wheels protocol, which he got rid of.
Yes, he hacked out the training wheel protocol, which to be fair, badass. Stark needs
I like
to work on his
how-
goddamn security.
I like how Tony Stark's thing can easily be hacked by
a 15-year-old
Well, that's just how smart they
with
are.
a laptop.
I mean, it's like that kid. It's like that grade schooler in Metal Gear Acid.
Well, Peter's meant to be like really smart.
I mean, to be fair, Peter Parker has always been a genius.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless it's the Ultimate cartoon, then he's just
Yeah,
a
it wasn't
supreme
even Peter
retard
Parker
there.
who did it. It was his friend with a laptop.
Well, Peter was busy trying to get the tracking device out. He was doing
So
something.
what? So Stark couldn't find him.
Yeah,
Peter was probably looking at the actual hardware.
yeah. He got the tracking suit, the tracking chip out. Besides, Spider-Man getting people to help him isn't a new thing.
What?
Well, that's because
Exact-
he's a kid and he understands that help is
This is the
good.
thing.
Well, no,
Not
even
freaking lone
when
wolf
he
heroes.
becomes an adult, he gets help.
I'm
Yeah,
coming.
Really
but being
consistently-
Spider-Man, being able to consistently get help and basically understanding the value of a team. He's never been a lone wolf. Except maybe
Early
in some obscure stuff.
years in the main Marvel universe, he was. He had a bit of a hard time being on a team, but then he eventually got better at it.
He got better, honest.
Yeah.
Spider-Man is a solo hero, which is why whenever he gets put on a team, that's why it's always like when he gets put on a team, it feels more special.
Yeah. You usually see
He's
him.
been
like,
he's
his
been
own.
on multiple teams. Like he's been on the Avengers. He's led the Fantastic Four at one point. He was a teacher at the Xavier Institute for the Gifted. He's been a lot of places.
He was probably either a substitute or like a one-term thing, though.
Well, Wolverine, I think, asked him personally to help teach.
And then it was like, yeah, fuck it. And then saw the kids and was like, alright kids, here's technology 101. You little shits. And then actually did it as a hologram that was controlled by Jarvis while he was out on some beach somewhere. That's Iron Man. He'll freaking just have his suit there, being controlled by Jarvis with some pre-recorded lessons or like things that he recorded.
No,
from...
Jarvis is not a AI anymore.
Actually, yeah, no, not Jarvis specifically, but
Friday.
it's probably like Jarvis.
Friday. Friday's the new AI for Tony.
I don't even think Jarvis
Yeah,
was an
because
AI in the comics originally.
Jarvis got.
Jarvis was a
combined
butler
with,
in the comics.
No, here's the thing. Jarvis got combined with Ultron, and then the Infinity Stone, and became
Vision.
Vision.
Yeah, Vision.
I know superheroes. The fact that I'm just talking about this while sniping it in Battlefield, and Harry's playing this in the background.
No.
Well, suffering through it.
And shit, there's only so long you can watch fucking toys race around before you get bored.
On the same 2 maps. They took the piss out of this very game in Grand Theft Auto. Super Monkey Racer. You get the whole 2 maps.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah, shoot the window. That's totally going to frigging help.
Don't do that.
No, it's the enemy. They've seen my sniping position.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Jarvis and Vision. Yeah, people tend to give the MCU props over other comic book movies. But they do some weird stuff.
They do weird stuff, yeah. I mean, why do you think the Guardians movies exist?
They will do some heavy deviations from the source material when they feel like.
If it makes for a more interesting movie, or in Spider-Man's case, when people have seen him enough times to where, okay, we gotta do something new with this character.
The angle was just impossible, and you can't shoot through walls in Battlefield 1.
But he
That's
found
the
a way
thing
to do it.
Fucking bullet hacks.
That's some real armor-piercing rounds.
Well, no, even with the armor-piercing rounds, you can't shoot through a wall.
They're really good at their job.
Okay, well, I think Xavier
Yes,
just
they're
died.
so good at the job. The thing took a freaking 90-degree turn.
Wait, what happened?
I
think
died.
The
Xavier's
bullet
dying.
took a 90-degree turn. Oh, we're all dying. My internet shit.
The rewind feature is a godsend.
Yes, I beat Battletoads.
Rewinds.
Apparently my achievement of beating Battletoads doesn't count because I used the rewind feature, but I beat Battletoads.
It doesn't count. We've been through this.
No,
almost
because
doing
I
the same
still
mistake.
beat Battletoads.
Not legitimately.
You can say like you beat the hardest game ever made, but if you just spam save states, that doesn't really mean anything.
Here's the thing. In that
That
case,
can-
maybe
yeah,
7
yeah,
people
yeah,
on the
yeah.
planet have beaten the hardest difficulty on what's that game called? XCOM. There's maybe 7 people on the planet who have beaten XCOM because save scumming. That's how you play XCOM.
That's how you play Fire Emblem at times.
Exactly. And with Fire Emblem, okay, maybe it's like
That's
20
it.
people
That's
beating Fire
still
Emblem.
not. That's not the same thing as the rewind thing, though.
It is though.
No, it's not.
Say
Harry, in
you
that
had
regard,
a
and I don't know if you heard me, but in that regard, you didn't really finish Donkey Kong Country 3.
Okay. say in Divinity, I pressed the F5 every 10 seconds, regardless of what was happening. And then I died or did something I didn't want to do. Basically, it's the same as the rewind, except it's 5 seconds instead of clear by whatever point.
Mm. I mean, like, you beat the game, but like, anyone can do that with the rewind. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Wasn't Battletoads on the virtual console?
No.
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 Okay. Well, if it was, then it would be the same argument. Yes, you beat Battletoads, but you didn't do it right.
Well, if she used like save states and
You
stuff,
think
then
take
yeah.
that, and yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Question: would it count if you use a save state at the start of the level, but aim just to keep your life total, like for a good run? Yeah, but
No.
you don't save it. You don't use it.
No, it's the same thing. It'd be the equivalent of just rewinding to that point.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Any form of rewinding to avoid a death or loading at the beginning, because of how Battlefields work. According to the rules that said, if you go back at any point after dying, then you're already cheating.
Yeah. And yeah, I did hear what you said about DKC free system. I just don't care enough.
What about DK2?
What about C3PO?
I mean, I guess, but like, that's... It's also like LP time as well. I don't want to be like doing the same stuff for hours. I could probably do those games legit if I like could be bothered. But also, DKC3 has some trash level design sometimes. No, I'm not even gonna be.
Liam can probably do it in his sleep with no save states and no deaths.
Zero's a bitch.
I could
Maddie? What?
I could.
Don't. Yeah, I was about to say, don't tell Matt that she's gonna be angry.
Oh my god.
Not that
She's
Zero.
like, you said what about Zero?
Not that Zero.
Oh.
No,
Which
I
one?
Yeah, what Zero?
Zero from Mega Man 8.
From 8?
The Zero who is actually a real person.
There is no Zero.
There is no Zero in 8.
There is a
No.
Zero in real life.
What are you talking about?
The actual
I'm a Smash
person
Bros.
who
player.
goes by the name Zero.
Oh, Smash Bros. Why do you say Mega Man 8?
Because it was a joke. Because Mega Man, people say Mega Man 8 sucks.
Well, that just
Well, it
confused
doesn't
everyone because there's no.
Mega Man 8 doesn't suck.
Y'all
It's not
need to keep on my level.
That was just a non-context joke that just made people confused because it had no context to what you were talking about.
You guys talking about Zero.
Okay, you're just being stupid now.
No, you guys are just not as
Go ahead,
intelligent.
Finn, pick Joey from this current call.
I can come back.
He has mod powers, he can come back.
No, so I don't know about DKC3 because those like I'm really not a fan of those like the what's it, the hell they're called
Collectathons?
no not that the bonus rooms or whatever, like the ones in
The Simon Says ones?
I think he's talking more like the ones in Stampede Sprint, for an example.
no I just mean like the bonus rooms in DKC3 in general are kind of crap to be bluntly honest.
You mean like the ones that say kill all the enemies and all that? Those
Fuck all
ones?
of them.
More so like the ones that have to get like the green bananas and stuff. Like
I would only I really understand for stuff that are like
God, Harry, what the hell is this mission?
Everyone needs to die before I finish it.
That's bullshit.
But like,
Basically, get your electric and slow down, and then zap them when they go next to you.
well, yeah, but like, the items kind of just appear randomly.
They always seem to be in certain areas to me.
Yeah, but like well, they have like specific areas they pop up in, but when they show up and what shows up is random.
Oh, goody.
Harry, has somebody died yet?
No, well, I died.
You have?
Yes.
Yo, Xavier, what stage do you keep dying in?
I'm not dying. God,
I'm not dying, I'm not winning extremely well.
I'm falling in
You-
style.
Xavier, you heard that dead, didn't you?
Dead.
Hey.
Were you dying on Gemini Man?
Needle man.
Needle Man's a bit of a bitch to do without his weakness, but I can do it.
Scorpion, man, you gotta watch out for.
As Scrappy says to me, Mr. Freeze, I was frozen today, and now I should take over the world. Oh, okay.
That sounds like his Batman.
Now we gotta deal with
like something his Batman and Robin
Now-
counterpart would say.
Now we gotta deal with the dock robot.
Worst part of the game.
It was from
Oh,
a
boy.
meh 80s movie.
Well, like, we need
For
doc-
redundancy.
when people like talked about before I knew what the context was, when people say like Doc robots, I thought it was like something to do with Doc Lewis.
Get in there, Mega Man. You gotta defeat all them robots.
The one with Quick Man. Hit me!
Yeah.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Wow.
Because I told you to.
I knew you were gonna say something like that.
Because you told me to!
See, that was just a general reaction.
Win this one because I told you to.
Because you told me to!
Like, win this
Fish
one
sticks!
for the
Get your fish sticks here!
That's good.
Yeah, that
What
was
about
good.
fish sticks?
No, that's what happens after.
The frying thing. The
Yeah,
frying
Yeah.
I told this to Xavier the other day, but has anybody here seen the movie Shark Tale?
Yes.
Oh my god.
The,
Yeah.
that's in the beginning of it where it's like there's a sushi shop. It's like
Yeah.
nothing. Oh!
Hmm.
Ooh.
Oh. My boy.
Dude, look at this.
Oh, come on.
No one wants to eat my sushi.
Okay, I'm not gonna use the start boost.
Why does no fish want to eat my fish?
It
That's
tastes like
like
fish.
yeah, that's like a human. That's like someone would make like a fucking human meat shop. Like, come
You
on.
clearly haven't played much Fallout.
Well, that's a different kind of.
We now
thing.
sell something green.
I mean,
Do
when
not eat the strange meat.
I
I
mean,
don't
when it's
think anyone would eat strange meat.
when it's like post-apocalyptic, you kind of just need to just survive, I guess.
Yeah, no, it's still frowned upon.
No, you gotta remember in the apocalypse, you gotta have standards.
There's a guy in Freeside who you can talk to, and he says about a guy who used to sell strange meat. But the thing is, when people ate his strange meat, they got shakes, the sort you only got from eating humans.
Yeah.
Infinite reload without increasing any bullets in my capacity. Fucking lag.
Bro, bad mission.
Hat off the table. You're not going anywhere food.
But the cat want food.
He's not eating a sausage sandwich.
No.
As he can eat my sausage sandwich.
Good lord.
As he comes in. No.
Yes, everyone like.
As he
died
comes
for-
in, it's like, and as he actually go, ooh, at that.
Like, now it's still raining outside. I need to get out and get some fresh air and
Yeah.
ice cream.
At work,
As-
at work,
the-
the place
He's
is so
extremely
so
sexual. So.
there, so we have to like just constantly open the door
Oh,
just to get some air in.
I haven't had ice cream in a while, actually.
I don't have any ice cream, and it bothered me earlier today because I wanted it for like 10 seconds and then didn't have any. And I was like, okay.
Oh, okay.
So I
get no ice
we're all on team ice cream for the very first splat test.
Oh.
Yeah. What's the opposition?
Cake.
Oh, that's a hard one.
I think I chose cake. Because
Come
of
on.
how many different types of
Cake
cake
oh,
and the fact that ice cream cake is a thing.
Slinky, you suck.
Well, cake I need to be in the
I mean-
mood for.
Yeah, and also ice cream cake's a thing.
See, the thing with me, in terms of like cake versus ice cream, like I generally prefer cake, but I eat ice cream more.
I always treat cake as though every once in a while kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, that's the thing. Like,
Oh,
you-
Harry,
with ice cream.
do you remember that
I
time I
never
made
had
a
ice
cake
cream
out of
with
potato?
huh? What?
Do you remember that time I made a cake out of potato?
You made a cake out of potatoes?
It's like one of these obscure things that I've done, and here's the thing. The cake was delicious, but you only wanted one slice in your entire life. I, to
Oh.
this day, never want another slice, not because it was bad, but it was so good, but it's also extremely rich.
Yeah, I think with like cakes as well.
Okay.
Like, I feel like there's more room for just creativity and stuff compared to ice cream overall.
Oh, basically just in the flat-out icing in the first place, yeah.
Yeah, the icing
You
is
would
like,
have to be an Eskimo to have an ice cream sculpture contest.
Ice cream is refreshing though. Like, it feels good when it's like really hot out or whatever.
Shit.
This is how boring this game has become. We're talking about this.
About fucking cake and ice cream.
We're talking
You
about
have-
splat test. Oh, yeah, well, we're so bored. We're talking about the first Splatoon 2 splat test.
See?
That technically didn't even matter.
Yeah. I mean, like, food. Can't go wrong.
This is why racing games don't make for great LPs.
Yeah.
Sonic Riders will probably be the only exception.
Yeah, Riders and Zero
Sonic
Gravity.
Riders and Jack X.
The
Yeah.
Riders games minus Free Riders because they're both
Who
relatively
wants to play
short.
Free Riders?
Yeah, because Riders and Zero Gravity are both relatively short and there's like story stuff going on.
For that
frequently.
matter, who would have recorded Jack X? I think I can do it actually.
I don't own a copy anymore.
I have all 4 games on the PS4's,
damn it.
so I should be able to do that.
I have a PS4 as well.
Okay. I'm wondering, like, maybe me and Harry should do like 2 of the series, 2 games of the series together.
What, for C's? Well, I haven't even played the series yet.
Well, I meant after you do that.
Oh, also, if you have
Maybe.
a save file for all the previous Jack games, you can play as the previous Jacks as racers in
I
Jack
can
X.
join the first game commentary because that's the only one I played.
I didn't own one until after I got the collection.
I'm the most interested in playing 1.
One's pretty good.
Very standard, but it works.
Yeah, like I remember people saying like it was just this amazing masterpiece of a game, and then
It doesn't
I
look
played it and I
like
was
that,
like,
but it looks fine.
Presentation-wise, definitely it holds up.
it's just kind of like vanilla in terms of environments.
Yeah. I do like the whole connected world thing.
That was pretty revolutionary.
Is that
too.
award it first, or?
No, hey, do not
Andrew
fucking-
Tui did it first.
No, I know. I meant like with lack of load times.
But,
Yeah, Tui had low times. No, fucking stop. No.
Because like it transitions into each area seamlessly.
right.
Fucking hate the
Well,
Sonic
what-
on special stages.
Well, God of War, like, is it like just one world, big world?
It's one big world, yes.
Okay. I also hear like Jak 2 is like apparently really hard.
I haven't
Jak
played it.
2 is unfairly hard. They basically made Jak 1 and then completely changed the franchise.
Well, yeah, I get that, but like, it's just like,
180.
it's like, I don't know. It's like
It's
pull your
mainly,
hair out.
I think Jak 2 has a lot more focus on like the bike and on the hover vehicles that they have in the city.
Oh, there's this hilarious video.
There's also a time travel thing.
Yeah. There's
Don't
this hilarious video you guys need to see where it's like Jak 2 is an easy game.
Oh, by the way, before we go on, Joey, have you played Jak 3?
Jak 3 is my favorite Jak character.
I want, don't say anything about the ending because it's funnier if they don't see it coming.
All I know about Jak 3 is desert.
There is desert. The desert isn't actually as much of the game as you think on a first playthrough or remember from your childhood. If you're properly focusing on the story, you're not actually there that long. You're in the sewers for much longer.
We will finish this mission someday.
You want something that describes Jak 3? Sewers.
Oh my god, man.
If I record Jak 3, if we go through the sewer as many times as I remember, then I'm gonna probably just edit over sewer later.
Oh, the music?
Yes.
No, just
It's an iDoc, so why not?
just play. Put
Jak
like
2 is Jak Theft Auto.
just put like full game. Oh come on, what the heck was that? Full gameplay of sewer later. Screw it.
Actually, I was thinking more something. Actually, no, I'll put in the main shit.
I'm getting real sick of this.
I was actually thinking more of a Sewer Surfer from Turtles in Time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's what I was-
it. That's it.
I can do that too. There is a hoverboard.
I'm sure Maddie would appreciate that.
Actually, I'm wondering something now. Maybe because like since I still can't edit for crap. As in, I can't edit.
You need a program.
Yeah, I was wondering if I should let Joey edit it for me.
Well, Joey doesn't even edit either.
I don't edit now.
Just get like a free just get a cheap like just get a program that you don't need to pay for. Like
Yeah,
something
like,
simple.
what, the app?
Huh?
What do you use for recording and all that?
Me? I record with OBS, but that doesn't edit. And I have like a cracked version of Adobe.
Can't be any worse than Pinnacle.
Oh no,
I have cracked Adobe 3 now. I have the entirety of Adobe 3.
Yeah, it works really well. Like, I don't know, you could probably find.
Actually, my version isn't even cracked. It's just the entirety of the Adobe 3.
And don't ask me.
But it uses one of those codes where you can just download it, and then it's like a developer code, so the code always works for every install.
Yeah. But yeah. I think there's only like 3 more, maybe. I don't know. I'm not really paying attention.
I think in Battlefield 1, yes, the dynamic weather's nice, but when they did fog, they overdid fog. Like, heavy fog like this doesn't just roll in.
Xavier, what's happening?
Unless you're playing Splatoon. It goes in, yeah, build up the salmon run.
Xavier, I heard a noise. What just happened?
I died.
Where?
Yeah.
Come on, let me use my gun!
At the beginning of the Shadow, like I missed at the beginning of the Dark Robot Shadow Man stage.
Like,
Yeah, where there's spikes on the ceiling. I mistimed the jump.
Oh, that's not even the worst part. That's not even the worst part of that stage. Trust me, I've played Mega Man 3 more than I care to admit.
Yeah, I've played the first 3 games way more than I so many times.
I mean, the third game's my personal favorite of the series. Even though, if you were to tell me which one, ask me which one's the best, I'd probably say 7.
7.
Yeah, 7's the best one.
Final Fantasy 7?
No, Mega Man 7.
No, I have a feeling he's just trolling with that.
I think though that a good way in 2 is the best way to get into the series.
Yeah.
I don't think 2 is
But
nearly
because-
as good of a game as people say it is.
It is.
Not nearly as good a game, but its difficulty I think is good enough. I assume you're playing the normal.
I guess so.
Get you an idea of like how the series works and see if it's the kind of game for you.
I guess so.
Well, Blades, but
This might be the last challenge. I'm not sure.
pray.
Oh boy, finally.
I seriously thought there was
If
like
not,
another. Huh?
if not, and you had to start over, press F to pay respects.
Like I swear I remember there being another character because it looks like there's space on the screen, but whatever. I don't care. I just want to be done.
Harry's just like, I'm fucking done with this bullshit.
Except without the swearing.
Yeah.
Oy.
If Harry swears, you're done fucked up.
Yeah.
If you get him to that point, it's like, holy fuck.
You's dead.
Okay, that was easy.
This is the breaking of a man.
Operation Point Break. Harry swearing.
Alright, let's just. Yeah, 200 out of 200. I'm never playing this game again.
Yay! Yay!
I don't even need to do Final Force. I've already said all I needed to.
This game is fun, but fuck it, it's too long.
Pretty much. That's all you need to know. Ugh.
Fuck me, this should have been over long ago.
This should have been like a 3-hour thing, not 11.5 hours. Alright, whatever. I'll think about what to stream next week, I guess. See you guys later.
Alright.
Ah!